Hello, welcome back to Color and Canvas. Today we are going to be doing a open cup pour. And you say, well, that's not a cup. No, it's not. Normally with an open cup pour, you're going to cut the bottom of a cup or a ring or something and use that. Rather than doing that, I have a sweet little cookie cutter that I have used for other crafting, not from the kitchen. So that's what I'm going to be pouring into. We have a 12 by 12 canvas that is on a turntable because I might want to spin it later. I haven't decided, but it's now available to me to do. Our paints are black, just plain black. This is my Artists Loft Flow Acrylic black, mixed with pouring medium, and my pouring medium is Floetrol water and glue. I have mixed turquoise color. Very pretty. All of these are mixed from leftover paints. That's why they're all in different cups too. Mixed blues. Very nice. Kind of a navy color. Beautiful color. A little bit of pearl medium mixed in there. Some mixed golds. I think there might be a little copper mixed in with those golds too. I'm pretty sure there is actually. And some white. Now the reason that I don't tell you how much pouring medium, how much paint exactly, is because you're going to be using different brands of paint than I am. My mixed paints are many different brands in each cup. And, you know, depending on what is available for your budget and what is available where you live, you may not even be able to use the same paint as I do. So learning the consistency, how does it look when you mix it with pouring medium? If you watch my beginner video on mixing paint and, you know, different kind of pouring mediums, you will find out, you know, if you use a craft paint, there's a different amount of pouring medium. If you use a professional paint, there's a different amount of pouring medium and water that is necessary. So that's something you're going to have to learn for yourself. But I'm giving you a guideline. That's how the paint should look. So that's our starting point. So we are going to do a black base coat and go from there. Now I'm going to start with black in the middle and a little bit of black drizzled right around the ring. Save some of that black to actually be in the pour. This is exciting. Okay, here we go. And I'm just going to pour a little bit of each of these colors one at a time. I don't really have a plan for the colors right now. Do the dark one. Ooh, it's a lot of black. And now as the ring fills up, we'll start lifting it and letting some of that paint spill out underneath. Let's just start right now, shall we? Just lift it ever so slightly. Let it leak out. So far so good. You don't see a lot happening there, but we have a lot of paint to go. move that over. We have a little circle left in the middle, and that's just fine. I expected that. That was actually part of the plan, is I wanted the center part to pretty much be black. And we'll worry about what to do with that in a second. Or, yeah, I think we're going to leave that. Now we're starting to see a little something happening. Actually feeling like I need to do a little work here, so I'm going to take some gold and just add some through here. And I'm going to leave that alone for now and just see what happens when we spin. So let's... Wow. Well, it's not even, as you can tell. It's groovy though. It's not even. I'm just going to tilt it over ever so slightly. Man, it's groovy. I almost want to leave it just like that, but I don't think that's going to look great with those two negative edges. So let's spin it again. Get the rest of those corners off. So we got one stubborn corner which doesn't want to go. Look at that beautiful detail on that stubborn corner. Man, that looks great. I'm going to add some paint to this corner just from the drips around. Let me tilt it in that direction a bit. That corner is not wanting to go. If we spin it a couple more times, we may get enough off that corner that at least it won't look, you know, too weird. One little detail left. That's probably going to do it. Yep, good enough. Wow, how bizarre. I like it. It's really weird. I'm going to tilt the whole thing over because it's slightly off center, not in a really bad way, but if I can get it over, you know, just a smidge, I'll be happier. But that's really weird looking. Don't know how I feel about the center, but I really love all the rest of it. Let's give that a little torch and see what else is going on. A lot of those, where the white was, white's a different weight. And we're getting a lot of these little white air bubbles popping. And I'm going to sink those guys because I don't want them here. I don't like those little white dots. So that's what I do to sink the dots. And since the whole painting is one color, I can do a few at a time. Wipe off your tool. And then you can do a few more. Try to be steady when you work on these. You don't want to drag your little tool across the painting or scrape up paint that you didn't want to move. Like right here on that black line, you want to be very careful. You don't want to smudge the black line, right? I think we're done. All right. Have a look at this when it's dry, and hopefully it's fabulous. And there we are. Thanks for joining us for our little cookie cutter pour. And hope you go and paint something beautiful for yourself and have a great day. Bye-bye.